Hey everyone, Ed here from the Great Indoors, and today we are at Crown Hill Cemetery visiting a very good friend, Thomas Schuster. If you don't know who Tom is, let me refresh you. Let me give you a little idea. This guy was one of my best friends. He was the man that kept everyone happy every weekend. He ran the secretary, the Friday Night Sportsman League. And this guy sacrificed his time and effort for everyone else so that everyone else could have a good time. He's got 3 kids that love him and miss him very much, and a wife, Beth, that comes here regularly to visit Tom. He's one of those guys that always did for everyone else and didn't take much time for himself. Michelle, you miss Tom a great deal, don't you?
Yes, I do.
He was a guy that would call you at work just to check in with you to see how you're doing that day,
Yeah.
wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would bring me donuts and hot chocolate to the bowling alley. He would put them at the front door on Saturday morning because he knew I was there cleaning up a Friday night mess at the bowling alley.
Yeah. And I would call him in the mornings on Saturday morning to let him vent, because a lot of times there would be a lot of frustration from the league, and I would call him so he would be able to sound off to me. I love this little, what is that, like a little
Kitty cat.
kitty cat over there?
And bowling,
Look at the bowling pins over there.
of course.
He loved his bowling, and he loved his family, and he also loved his mom very much. And we're gonna go check her grave out also. There's a horrible story, and I think a lot of what happened with his mom had a direct result with why Tom is here now. On our way to Tom's mom's grave, look at this memorial here for the firefighters and police officers. Pretty awesome. You got the little girl here being rescued out of a fire. Beautiful. Here at Crown Hill Cemetery. You got the Department of Air Force, the U.S. Army, United States Marine Corps, Department of the Navy, and of course the Coast Guard. They're all represented here. And there's a Michelle. I think they found the grave that we're looking for. The reason why I was saying that Tom's death to me may have been, well, let me retrack a little bit. Tom's mom was living by herself in South Euclid, and she always wanted to do for herself. Tom would always say, "Let me get the trash. I'll get the trash, Ma. I'll come over and pull the trash can in, put it out, whatever." Well, one day, Tom didn't get out to the trash to take it out soon enough, and his mom, found it upon herself to go out and get the trash can. Well, a lady was driving down the street, about 81 years old, and I guess she lost control of her car and jumped the curb and made impact with Judith Ann Schuster. She died instantly. And Tom, from that point on, was never the same. And I've lost both of my parents, and I know how it can affect you, but he really took it hard. And his mom was a big part of his life, and his family, they loved him, but when you lose your mom like that in such a tragic way, it weighs on your heart. It was so sudden and abrupt. There was no warning when this car, there was charges filed, but they eventually dropped the charges because it was an 81-year-old woman that, probably shouldn't be driving anymore. And in fact, I do believe they did suspend her driving privileges after this. But just imagine that woman also knowing that she caused someone to perish. It's a horrible, horrible thing. It's horrible anyone dies, but when you lose someone so suddenly and traumatically like that, it's just hard to recover from. Well, thank you everyone for sticking with us to the end of this video. I know it's kind of a bummer, but man, like I was saying to the woman that helped us find these graves, you never know when life can change on a dime. You just don't know when it could all end. That's why it's very important to let the people that are close to you know that you love them, because you never know when it could be all taken away from you, just like that. Tom would want us to be doing these videos because it's our way of celebrating life every day we have it. Thanks again for watching, everybody. The Great Indoors with Ed and Michelle.
And thank you to Shelley from Crown Hill Cemetery showing us personally where everything is at for our family members.
Absolutely. Have a good one, guys. Stay safe.